Hey everybody, Ryan here from Android Calls. I'm here to give you a bit of a follow-up review on the Pixel Buds 2, Pixel Buds 2020. It's funny they don't really ever call it the Pixel Buds 2, they just call them Pixel Buds, even though there was an original one. Now, in terms of quality of sound, I really prefer the originals. They definitely are a bigger earbud, they definitely have bigger sound, but these do quite well, and I've been using them a lot as I've been biking back and forth to work. And I gotta say, although it's not as great sound quality as the original Pixel Buds, I prefer them over the original Pixel Buds just because of a couple features. So first off, let's show you the little white egg. You pop it open, and well, it's starting to show that it's got my Pixel Buds there. And originally, I never noticed how much battery the case had, but now you can. Only when it's in the case. Only when the headphones are in the case. As soon as I take the buds out of the case, right, or even leave that open, you can't see the case battery level anymore. So it's kind of weird. Put it back in, and you can see the case again. So interesting that I can't do it before or after. Same thing if I tap that and go into the settings. You can't see these other things. Yeah, it doesn't even show them now. Why? Oh, because I have them out. In here, it doesn't show the case battery. Doesn't show the buds batteries until I take them out. And then it should show the batteries left and right. So interesting that. Now, put these back in. The number one concern issue I have with these is the fact that getting them actually out of the case, I have to flip it out, and then I have to reach in and grab these two little nubby thingies, and I pull them out. Pulling them by anything else is kind of hard. So I'm gonna have the slight fear that those are eventually gonna wear out. And these are kind of important because this is what actually keeps them in your ear. This goes into the canal, and then this part sits just right under the ridge, and it holds it in place just by sitting there like that and holds it there. So that's pretty important to hold it in place. So that's my only major problem that I've noticed with them. The other one I notice sometimes is that for some reason, the right one has way more battery drain than the left one, which I do not get. I'll have a write-up about the battery life, just I don't have my numbers on me right now in terms of how long they lasted for. But what I do like, the biggest reason why I do like them over the originals is the touch controls. So we have the standard, you swipe for the volume, tap to pause, double tap to skip, triple tap to go backwards. And you can do that on either earbuds. You don't have to worry about which one is which, like let's say the Huawei ones. Either of them will do the same control, and you get that. Now, the other part is interesting is that if you just tap and hold for a second, that's when it'll read out your notifications for you. Oh, it's 4:49 p.m., you have no notifications or whatever. The other thing is if you press and hold for a while, that's when it goes blink, and then you can actually hear the assistant read the command. Now that I found a little bit trickier to try to make sure I know that it's working, and sometimes I can't tell if it heard my voice, and then so I found the assistant not as great as it used to before. But that being said, I'm also often using these while I'm biking, so wind's rushing past, cars are nearby, it may not be great to hear it. But even sometimes sitting in my hammock, I've noticed that if I hold down, I try to ask it a question, it doesn't really always tend to work so great all the time. Outside of that, it's been great. My favorite thing though about it, aside from just the controls, is the fact that you can just prop it on the QI charger. Where is one? Come on, try my wireless charger, and come on. There we go. The little red light tells you it's charging up. So it charges just by QI. That's great. That is awesome. I don't have to go and find a USB-C cable or nothing to do that. Anyways, I'll have a bit of a full write-up on the website. If you guys have any questions, just give me a holler anytime. Thanks so much.